Hey everybody, it's Felina. How you doing? Today I want to talk about where did the village go? When I was growing up, and it's still based on transforming your mind and getting your body right, getting your whole life right and your children's life right. When I was growing up, it took a village to raise us. When I was growing up, if you did something, Miss Bessie down the street would get you, and then she would bring you to your mother, and your mother would get you. When I was growing up, you was not allowed to call no adult a liar. The parents would listen to what the adults said, and then they would bring you in the house and talk to you about what happened. Where did the village go? It takes a village to raise a child, people. We got to get back to the place where that we're going to let the village help raise our children. I have this motto, and I say, hello, and I always say, your children are my children. Your grandchild is my grandchild. All my daughter's friends are my children. All their kids are my grandchildren. If I see a child being fresh or getting out of hand, I'm going to pull that child to the side and say something to that child. And then I'm going to come to their mother and tell them what I said to that child. I'll let parents know I chastise bad kids. It takes a village to raise a child. A lot of these kids are off the hook and going every which way because parents will curse you out if you say something to their children. Parents will curse you out if you discipline their children. This younger generation has broken the village. This younger generation has destroyed the village. Please, younger generation, we need to understand that it's going to take a village to keep these children in line. It's going to take a village to help the children succeed. If you see a parent that's struggling with their children, go to their parent and ask them what's going on. Do they need help with their children? Like I said on yesterday, we need to become big brothers and big sisters to some of these children. These children grow up to become teenagers that grow up to become adults. And they're going down the wrong road because the village is broken. We won't allow other people to say things to our children or grandchildren because we think we know everything. I don't care who my granddaughters talk to, as long as those people are giving them constructive criticism, or they're giving them constructive words of advice. They're giving them constructive words that's going to help them to grow and become better teenagers, that's going to help them to grow and become better adults. We have to actually just turn the hood back into a neighborhood. We have to actually get the village back. The village is broken. That's why these young children are off the hook, killing each other. They have no sense of love. They have no sense of respect. They disrespect adults because they disrespect their parents. If you see a child outside cursing out an adult, if you follow that child home, the child household, there's somebody's cursing inside that house. We have to get back to the village. It's not okay to let your children watch you fight and fuss with your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other. It's not okay to let your children watch you cuss each other out because a child does what a child sees. A child grows up and become what they see if they have no sense of self-respect or dignity for themselves. We got to get the village back, and the only way to get the village back is that we allow people to chastise and discipline our children. I'm not saying that let somebody kill your children, let somebody beat your children to death, but sometimes there is positive people that can talk to your children and kind of sort of get them back on the right track. The village is gone. What happened to the village? What happened to the village? It took a village to raise me and my brothers and sisters. It took a village to raise me, my brothers, my sisters, and my friends. It took a village to raise us. Every child can be somebody. Every child can go to college. Every child can be a better human being. But sometimes their parents need help. The household need help. Sometimes it's single mothers raising children. It's single fathers raising children. And they don't have time to be home with the children. They don't have time because they're working. They don't have time to sit down with the children with their homework and stuff. If you're good in math or you're good in English and you know a child is struggling, go tell the parent you will help that child. That's how we get the village back. Go tell the parent you know a place that the child can go and get some tutoring. Or you will make sure the child get to the tutoring center because the parent has to work. Let's not hold it against the child because of what the parent can't do for them. Let's not hold things against the child because the parent don't understand that there's help out there for them. Sometimes the parents don't know. That's where the village comes in at. Time to get the village back, people. When are we going to get the village back? Stop only worrying about me, myself, and I. If it's not your children, won't be nobody's children. Stop it. We got to get the village back, people. Periscope family, have a God great day on purpose. I will talk to y'all tomorrow.